Green and London Chow against Justine Wong Orantes and Christian Jones in our national championship 14 and under beach final in the AAU. Randy Rosenblum on hand. Denny Lennon. Denny, this is going to be a good one. Two almost identical looking teams. When you look at their statures and you look at their stats, they're both undefeated in the tournament.
That's right, both undefeated, and that's saying something. There's 50 girls teams who are entered in the 14s competition, by far the largest individual division tournament that's ever happened for a junior beach. So that's impressive. And then, yeah, as they are made up on the court, you got your one big blocker and then your one fast defender behind. This is going to be a classic matchup.
Justine Wong Orantes serves right at Chow, and we're underway. Wong Orantes with a wonderful stretch dig. Another dig. Boy, she's all over the court. Justine's active in this first rally. We may be here a while if this is any indication. Sensational up. What an opening first point that was. Finally put away by Bria Green, but it doesn't get much better than that.
No, it doesn't. That was already the play of the game, and it was just the first play. But you see how many plays that Justine made in just that. She has a very quick defender, does a great job playing behind a big player.
All four of these young ladies play for the same club team, Mizuno in Long Beach. There's a cutter for a winner. That was nicely exhibited by Justine Wong Orantes. 1-1.
Interesting how you mentioned the club. There are certain clubs, Long Beach Mizuno, Sunshine, to name a couple, that do quite well at the national level consistently, and it's because their players all play beach tournaments consistently.
Chow puts that one into the net. And a point for Christian Jones and Justine Wong Orantes. Christian Jones, tallest young lady out there at 6'1". She's only 13. She's an imposing player, though. Here's Green going up and putting it away. Bria Green.
Well, if you're either London or Justine and you got your big partner anywhere near the net, you just put it up high on top of the net and try to make that defense dig it because it's going straight down.
Danny, what about fatigue in this match? They both played over 10 matches. They're both 11-0.
Yeah, it is. It's a grueling road to just get to the championship game. So fatigue could come in, but they haven't played as many games today as they did yesterday. And believe it or not, Randy, a lot of these in this 14 division, it's so competitive. They train for this, so they should be ready.
Yeah, they played 8 matches just yesterday and had to come back and play more today. Chow with the roll shot. London Chow from Palm Springs High School. Her partner Bria Green from Bishop Montgomery. So they're not close in proximity, but because of the club, that's why they have become friends, and that's why they're paired together. Wong Orantes is dug. And Bria Green puts it away.
Again, London, she knows the time, right? She puts that ball high up over the net. Just let Green get on up there and poke it down. Jones almost popped it back up, but, it's just a tough ball when it's put up high over the net like that.
Bria's been playing volleyball for 4 years, puts it in play. 5-2 lead for Green and Chow. Make it 6-2.
Interesting. Justine usually doesn't make that kind of mistake, so she left that short, and now they're finding themselves in the kind of deficit you don't want to get in. We've seen this before, though. A good team that keeps its head, they can come back. It's still early.
Turnaround spike, beautifully done by Christian Jones.
When you're 13 and you got that kind of size and strength, you can get up and track a first ball up on the net. That's impressive. Now, Justine, you'll watch. She's a very she's a target type server. She has great intention. Wherever she wants to serve, she'll put it right there.
I also like the fact that she loves Facebook. Justine's on the Facebook page a lot. That one's a roll shot winner. Beautifully done by London Chow. That roll shot.
Well, London and Justine do have similar games. Both of them are control specialists that on an indoor would be playing like a libero position, but out here on the beach, they can cover a lot of ground and they'll make smart shots.
Service miscue, a point there for Jones and Wong Orantes. 4 serving 7. We go to 28. You must win by 2. National championship at stake for the girls 14 and under. That one's going to be just a shade long. Right now they're going to say it did hit the line. We had an overrule.
Well, I guess so. I saw it out. The line judge saw it out. You saw it out, but guy with the whistle saw it in. So they're going to chalk it up 8-4. That could be a big swing in the game there.
That's the first overroll I think I've seen today.
Yeah, that's probably true. And you got to remember the ones that are calling the lines and flipping the score are the teams that are also going to be getting medals later. They're the third and fourth place teams. Wow.
Sharp angle winner from Justine Wong Orantes. Some thunder there.
Yeah, that's a part of her game that's just really emerged this season. Normally she was just like a spot hitter. Now she's starting to actually be powerful enough to get up and hit a ball with a little bit of heat on it.
Justine Wong Orantes playing varsity volleyball at Los Alamitos for the Griffins. And she has played with Sarah Hughes a lot in the past. Here's Chow. That roll shot is covered. Green trying to go back to her, Chow, and she can't put it away. Too close to the net.
Oh, wow.
Another solid long rally. That's bumped deep. How did Wong Orantes run that down? Making the impossible look plausible. But this time it's put away.
Yes, she did. It looked like the Say Hey kid chasing a ball deep in the polo grounds there. Couldn't believe Justine ran that down. Not only ran it down and got a hand on it, but she's able to play it back towards her partner. That was very impressive.
Denny, you're giving away your age there, knowing about the basket catch of Willie Mays. Randy Rosenblum with Denny Lennon. London Chow to serve. 9-5 is her lead, along with her partner Bria Green. Chow again somehow gets to the ball. There's a joust at net, and this time Christian Jones at 6'1" wins that joust.
Well, let me tell you something. When Christian meets somebody like Bria that actually can play the net like her, she gets fired up if she'll win with a joust or a block at that net. And she got fired up right there. That kind of fire is what they need because they're down 3.
Christian admires Kerry Walsh on the beach. Chow dug by Wong Orantes. That one got over, though. But we had a net violation, unfortunately, ruled against Wong Orantes.
Yeah, well, Wong Orantes made a couple of mistakes she normally doesn't make. That being one of them, that would have been a big point for him. But instead, they're going to be having to look at a 4-point deficit.
10-6 is our score. Christian Jones has another joust. This one is won by Bria Green.
Yeah, tally the score, 1-1. So those two jousting at the net, and these are two of the. I mean, when you look at this, you can't tag this as 14s. This looks like 16 or 18 division. Very impressive.
Bria Green serving. Nicely placed. That one's in, though. Beautifully done by Christian Jones. We've talked about Jones's power there. She showed the touch.
Players like Chrissy or Bria, they would normally, if they didn't play beach, they would just be pigeonholed and be put in the middle in an indoor team. But because they play the beach game, these are girls who could be devastating outside hitters or opposite hitters for any team at an elite level.
Short shot for a winner for Bria Green. 12-7 is the advantage for Green and Chow. Feeling pretty good about things right now. A lot of movement on that serve. A perfect shot for Wong Orantes, rolling it on that tape, on the net and down.
That's the kind of Wong Orantes shot we were used to seeing. Right there. Very, very precise and right on the money.
Christian Jones will serve. Also likes to body surf. So she's close to the water. She likes that. That one's poked for a winner by Chow.
It really should be able to dig the ball and make plays whenever London's attacking. I'm kind of surprised that she's been able to get a few by the defense. And the players are going to take a quick break here at the technical timeout. Kind of surprised that London's been able to do that a few times. I mean, you'll take your medicine if it's Bria that's putting balls away, but London shouldn't be putting balls away on you if you're a good defender.
Okay, we're about halfway through. You go to 28. It's 13-8. So somewhat of a commanding lead here for the firm of Green and Chow. What does Jones and Wong Orantes have to do?
That's going to be a tall order because, Bria, I think, is going to, can win that battle at the net. Normally, when Justine and Chrissy need to make a comeback, they're going to put that ball high on the net and just let Chrissy get up there and dominate action, right? But Bria's going to be there to stop that kind of action. So it's a tall order. I think right now it's really more on Wong Orantes' shoulders. She's been in this position before. You mentioned earlier she used to partner with Sarah Hughes. They've won multiple tournaments. They won tournaments from 10 to 12 to 14 for years on end, let alone a season. So I think this is more on Justine. Justine's got to start to make a few great defensive plays, lay a few balls in there, and see if she can't turn this match around.
And she is a little bit older. She's 14, and her partner Christian Jones is only 13, so maybe she needs to shoulder some of that leadership burden. Bria Green to serve. Again, they lead by 5. Has to go in 2 because her partner fell down. Chow, boy, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Just rolled it over and put it to the open available spot.
Yeah, and normally that's a play that Justine would make, but she was retreating deep, and then she just didn't have the time to get back up there.
Bria Green again. Green and Chow making it look easy in this championship match. And a hitting error on Wong Orontes, and it's been a tough day so far for Wong Orontes and her partner Christian Jones. Suddenly it's 15-8.
Yeah, and this is big trouble time. If you don't close and get within like 3 or 4 points by the time one team gets to 20, you're in trouble.
Got to have this one, but it's wide. Oh, that hurts. Great idea by Justine Wong Orontes, just a little bit too much force. And they've doubled the arithmetic. Green and Chow up 16-8.
Well, the only way that Chow and Green are going to give this one away is if they stop playing their game. You know, if they get a little too excited and feel like they got to do spectacular things. If they just keep playing their game, they just match them point for point, they're going to take the gold medal.
They're rolling. Spike winner for Green. It's 17-8. Bria getting rid of the shoes. Why not? It's cool enough on the beach today. It's not warm sand. Very forgiving. And Jones at point-blank range doesn't get it to go over, and it's a tough afternoon for Jones and Wong Orontes, down 18-8. Great stuff here, though, from Green and Chow.
Well, they're on a roll, but, those kind of mistakes, like overpass or that hit into the net, you just don't see that normally out of those two players. You would think they'd have called a timeout by now.
Christian Jones going up strong. Beautiful dig by Bria Green. Can she terminate?
Oh, man.
Not yet. Green again. There it is. Bria Green's playing with great enthusiasm.
Yeah, she sure is. I mean, when she dug that ball and she came back and absolutely put a rip on it, and Justine said, well, there it is. But the favor still going towards Chow and Green. It seems like everything's going their way right now.
They have the firepower. Bria Green serving again with an 11-point lead. 19-8 again. We go to 28.
London's on it.
London got over there, but that's going to fall down and into the sand, and a point for Jones and Wong Orontes, but they're back 19-9.
Yeah, finally they score a point. That was an unprecedented type run. And now, it's really tough to come back. All you can do is try to serve as tough as you can and hope for some mistakes on the other side of the net.
See what Justine can do. You're right, she has to make something happen with that serve. But Chow with a perfect deep cut shot. You can't execute it any better than that. They're just not missing.
And, really, the problem is Chrissy has checked into what we like to call no man's land. She just was standing in the middle where she's neither blocking nor defending, and it really cut off Justine from being able to make that play.
What about that serve? A lot of movement on it.
Yeah, she likes to turn that thing. It's kind of like a curveball almost, the way it spins. And, boy, they are just playing impeccable right now. They're in perfect position, setting each other up. They're just moving towards 28.
If it's not London Chow, it's Bria Green. Now Chow to serve with a commanding 21-9 advantage. Well on their way to a national championship. And there is that curveball serve, and it's an ace winner. And Justine Wong Orontes slow to get up out of that sand. And the points keep rolling for Green and Chow.
Yeah, we just normally don't see this out of Justine. She's normally just an impeccable ball control player. While we're seeing some mistakes out of her we just don't normally see.
Chow again with that serve right at Wong Orontes. And again, she can't complete it. Has to be frustrating at this point, knowing you're going to fall in the championship match. You've had such a great weekend. You've been undefeated, but they're looking up at a team in Green and Chow that's just not missing.
No, they're not missing. And like you said, now here's where fatigue can come in. Chow and Green, they're not feeling that. They're just feeling the gold's going to be hanging around their neck. But if you're on the other side of that score, you're getting more and more tired, making more